Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RSF1 Tuesday night, so it's Division 2 action. As per, I'm happy to see our commentary for you tonight with Mr. Adam Moore. Adam, how are you doing?
I'm not too bad, very cool. Looking forward to an exciting race at Sao Paulo.
Yeah, I mean, personally, one of my favourite tracks. I don't know about yourself, but one that I certainly enjoy.
Absolutely. In my personal opinion, this should have stayed as the last race of the season.
Yeah, I can give you that.
It's the traditional close, but
yeah, it's certainly a more exciting finale than what Abu Dhabi gives us year on year.
Absolutely.
Changeable weather, as we saw in real life last year, and but overall a quite balanced circuit. Good speed, some good low speed corners, some good medium speed corners, some nice long straights, plenty of opportunities for overtaking, plenty of opportunities to bottle and spin yourself out as well, which I'm sure we'll see on a couple occasions at the very least tonight.
I would imagine so, yes.
Yeah, hope so even. No, never hope that for our drivers. Any rain expected? As far as I'm aware, Gravedigger, no. But we shall see. Good evening, Easton. Welcome in. Yeah, no news on that. And I'm going to assume that no news is good news for our drivers, at least. Bad news for us, of course. We would love to see some carnage and some wet weather. Devil Noob crosses the line first. Rossi will be the second man to set a lap time.
Very close together.
Zach sets his first lap, puts in P3. Benny Boy to cross the line as well, moves up to P3 in that Red Bull car. King Squid just starting his lap. But obviously, the story of the day is the man who is just about to cross the line. What and Lol can be crowned the first champion of RSF1 Season 10 tonight. He certainly won't do it with a 1 minute 8. That's not going to put him in a good position, at least. But yeah, he can be the first to be crowned. Basically needs to win the race to do it. And there's a few other what ifs in play, but needs to win the race. If he wins the race, he certainly can wrap it up. If he finishes anywhere else, he cannot. So that will be the one to keep an eye on.
These are the results to go his way. As King Squid crosses the line to go P7. Nifty Nazarene out. Goes to P7, knocks King Squid down. And Desbro does the same. P7 proving popular.
Right on board with Resilience. Just an outlap at the moment, but a fan favourite driver, I think is fair to say, is the Ferrari man.
I'm not bad at all, thank you, Gravedigger. Yourself? Nice to have you in.
Spin there in front as well for Crayon Flower, I believe that is. Ghosting, helping Ferrari to just stay out of trouble there. Not that he was in any particular danger, but just as he crosses by, just gets on the power a little early, spins it around. No danger in the end. There goes Resilience. On his outlap now. Only, well, 15 drivers officially. 16 out there in the pit lane, but Cornish serving a qualification ban. So since we're only running the 15, we run the single qualifying session. So just 12 minutes left to determine the grid order before tonight's 50% race. I'm going to put up now because we've got a little bit of time. As I did last week, I'll put up the prediction. And the prediction shall be, will Watt and Lowell win the title today?
Now, bear in mind with this, I think Eagle needs to finish, is it 8th or lower?
Yes.
Firefish 9th or lower?
Correct.
As far as I'm aware. Is it Firefish?
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, a spin for resilience there. The corner prior to the one he saw someone
So,
go around on just the previous.
lock across in the line, goes P11. We do have guys on track again now.
Yeah, if you're on their second run, Zach being one of them. Eagle just started his flyout, I believe. Watt and Lowell about halfway round. Zach crosses the line, moves up from P7 to P3. You've got to think he'll be pretty happy with that one. That's a good improvement for him. Watt and Lowell around the final bend, crosses the pit entry line. I'm sure that one will go up for some discussion as he moves into provisional pole position with a 108.384 and then immediately has it removed from him by Rossi in the AlphaTauri.
Fantastic.
Already a bit of trade-in back and forth from our league leaders.
So Eagle is going to be the next across the line.
It does
improve, but doesn't move.
Yeah. That's tough. It's a tough one to take when you do better and still struggle. Devil Noob is making his way around through Sector 3.
I think the man in P14, Leo, just crashed on track. His dot's now disappeared. So I do believe that was an on-crash track. On-track crash. Sorry.
On-track crash?
That's the one. Get there eventually.
Yeah, Devil Noob was improving. Yeah, hit the wall. That is unfortunate. Best of luck. Devil Noob was improving through Sector 1. Ended up dropping 0.3 in Sector 2. So aborted his lap, came in early. Benny Boy is on an in-lap at the moment, I believe. But he's one of the only ones, really.
I think Nifty Nasri is on an in-lap as well. He's flashing, so I presume he's used all his ERS on the previous lap. I didn't catch that one.
All I said was it's a point of contention. I didn't say you were in the right or in the wrong. I'm not agreeing either way. I am a neutral, unbiased commentator.
But come on, what not? Give us some action. Give us some action.
Honestly, I am thoroughly enjoying being a neutral this season. I know very few of these people. It's a pleasure to watch them race every week, but I'm not familiar, which is nice. I've no biases either way.
No, yeah, I have to say I'm not familiar with most of the guys in Div 2.
just enjoy watching 16 drivers show what they can do and put on a good show
Resilience
for us.
10th up as it stands. Four tenths up now. We put him somewhere around P7 with a purple sector 2. It's showing. Across the line goes P8, 108.6.
Gains a few positions and cuts a huge amount of time. Desboro's then going to be the next, I believe, to cross on a flying lap. Only half a tenth found in Sector 1, but I think Sector 2 is where you can make up a huge amount of time.
Oh, Crayon invalidates on the first corner.
See what the McLaren driver is able to do here. Desbro perfectly capable of putting his car on the front row. It's just a case of if today is going to be the day to do it. Rounds the final corner now. Into the big wide open section that ends this lap. Crosses the line. Does improve, does move. Up to P7, a 108.525. Not bad, puts him above
Not bad lap.
both Ferraris, which I'm sure he'll be happy about as his teammate is just starting a flying lap themselves as well. That's the one we will watch here.
.108.7 for Locker, puts him P11.
Michaela keeping things very nice and tidy so far. Find another tenth or two through the final couple turns. And they find themselves at least in the top 10. Moves from 13th up to 10th. 108.663. Sandwiching in the Ferraris with their teammate in P7 as it stands. Rossi, well, was on a fast lap but has invalidated. And he's got a very fast Red Bull behind him, who is also now invalidated.
Going well with invalidation so far. Yeah, Firefish is 3 tenths down on his time at the minute.
We'll see what Benny can do now. The Red Bull driver currently sits in P3, needs to find about a tenth of a second to move ahead of Rossi, the man on provisional pole.
Firefish moves to P8 with a 108.5.
Good lap from Firefish there. He'll be happy with that one, I'm sure. Just, I don't know. Firefish seems to like qualify. He seems to be happy enough qualifying slightly further back, and I think he's confident in his ability to make those up during the race. Benny Boy is finding a 10th at the moment. If he can keep that through the final turns, he will be our new man on the top step. If he can find some more time, he might be there by the end of the session. Takes it for now, a 108.238. With a minute and a half left to go. He's not going to be up there for very long. Well, depending. Rossi's actually set a time improved, but only good enough for P2. Could not find enough time. So, it is Benny so far who's leading the way. Now he's got his teammate and a whole bunch of other drivers behind. Yeah, Devil Noob is absolutely going here. As he pulls into the final couple left-handers, crosses the line now, moves up to provisional pole position with a 108 flat. The first one to notch a 0 in that fourth column.
That's going to be a tough one to beat, I think.
Yeah, very, very tough. But I tell you
what.
what.
And we've had a big crash. That's Michaela, one of them.
Rossi involved by the looks of things as well. King Squid has set his final time, moved up to P4. Watt and Lull now all the way down in P5, but with a chance on their final lap to make something happen. What can the Haas driver do? The current championship leader with the ability to wrap it up by the end of the race tonight. If all goes his way, he needs Eagle and Firefish really to finish outside the top 10. Eagle's in the right position actually for it, but Watt and Lull needs to be on the top step. Doesn't finish the lap though, so P7 is where he will start.
Locker comes around the final corner. Move to P9.
Which leaves Nifty Nazri as the final man on track. Nifty
Nazri is way off. Way off.
He's been backing off anyway. They'll take the checkered flag regardless. And go around for one more for fun. Crown Flower actually is on a lap at the moment by the looks of things. Does improve. Moves up to B14. Past the crashed car of Leo.
Yep, I see you were trying to think of how to pronounce his name too.
And that is it.
I settled on Leo as well.
Yeah, we're waiting, I believe, just for Rossi to fully pull into the pits. And that'll be the close of the session. But it's Devil Noob who will lead them down to turn 1 with a lap a good chunk quicker than some of the others there.
Absolutely storming lap there from Devil Noob.
So that will be the run. So JD, Devil Noob will take them down to turn 1 from the first row. Then Benny Boy, Rossi, Resilience, King Squid, Zach, Watt and Lull, Eagle, Locker, Nifty Nazri, Desbro, Firefish, Michaela, Crown Flower, Leo, and Cornish rounding off the field with his qualification ban. Congratulations to Devil Noob.
Good time for an advert to run there.
I know. It's almost like it was triggered.
Anyone think they've done that on purpose?
Yeah. As we have our few minutes anyway to sit and wait in the lobby. Any thoughts? I wouldn't say there's any particular standouts from that. I mean, I know Devil Noob.
Zach looked quick.
Yeah. Okay. I believe Eagle, is running I think he's running slightly lower wings. He's claiming that he's not, but I thought he looked pretty fast on the straights there.
He did look pretty quick on the straights.
We'll see if that actually comes into play in any way.
Big bang on my roof there. I wonder what that was. I think that's my little elephant upstairs.
Suppose we can cut to here just while we're waiting. But yeah, not a particularly eventful qualifying session, but I think we prefer to have those. Keep the drama for the races.
Absolutely. Let's hope everyone can keep it nice and clean as we go through turns 1 and 2. And 3, actually, for that matter.
That would be ideal, yeah. Not a bad showing from any of the drivers, though, and I'm still very much looking forward to this one. I think, well, I mean, we saw a couple incidents, a couple spins and whatnot, so hopefully we'll get a little more of that in the race. Something to keep us excited.
And we will keep a close eye on Martin Lull's charge for the championship. We'll keep an eye on Eagle and Firefish as well. But obviously Watton Lull does need to win. Eagle started in P8, Firefish all the way down in P12.
Yeah, it's a big blow if these guys want to try and keep this championship fight alive. They are a ways off.
Just realised as well, obviously the Red Bulls 1 and 2.
Yeah, that is a good point actually. Which would do them a significant favour in the overall constructors standings. I know that's not something that we go on about too much. They are, I mean, they're 80 points off Haas, but that's with Watton Lull just doing what he does.
Yes. But if they can avoid fighting and Devil Noob can pull Benny Boy along and they can create a bit of a buffer to the rest of the field, then who knows how this race is going to go.
Yeah, indeed.
So your grid reverse order is 16th Cornish, 15 is Leo, 14 is Crayon Flower, Michaela in P13, Firefish P12, Desbro P11, Nifty Nasri in P10, Locker in P9, Eagle P8, Watton Lull in P7, Zach in P6, King Squid 5, Resilience P4, and then your top 3 are Rossi, Benny Boy, and Devil Noob starting on pole. And
All
over
right,
to you for the start.
Couple disqualifications that will mean cold tyres. Watton Lull, one of them actually. Did he just leave the session? I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm not sure if that was a leave or a disqualification. Devil Noob gets off to a phenomenal start, but as does Rossi. Benny left in the dust there, really. Resilience gets by him as well up the inside, as does King Squid, and Benny's all the way down in P5 already off the start. It's all gone wrong for him. Watton Lull still managing to hold on to 7th for the moment, challenging for the lead, though he really, for a position, really needs to start picking up some positions quite early on here in this race. Goes very wide actually at the bottom of the straight there. Out of sector 1, running side by side up with Eagle, passes him, and that puts Eagle down into P8. That's where Watton Lull needs him, and now he needs to put himself on the top step of the podium. Benny Boy still in P5. He's fighting this though, trying to get that position back. I can't believe he's already dropped from 2nd down to 5th.
more interestingly, Firefish is now with Eagle and Wattenlull, so it's 7, 8, and 9 for the championship contenders.
Midfield pack of championship leaders.
Weird thing to say, but yes.
That's what you get. Look, consistency is key, and that's why these guys are in the positions that they're in. They have ground it out race after race. Resilience is really getting close to the rear of King Squid's car here. Not looking for a move just yet, though. DRS enabled next lap. I'm sure that's where he'll be looking for it.
Absolutely. And
But
imagine Lottie will be wanting to get past Devil Noon as well.
36 laps in this race. They can't be won this early, but they certainly can be lost. So
Absolutely, yes. No silly moves. No need to push for anything that's not there. At this stage of the race.
let's see then. What is Rossi going to do? Won't have DRS on this straight, but he will have it on the next. As they make their way through the center S's. Now out of turn 3, we'll see that rear wing open, I'm sure. But I think Rossi's going to be just too far back to actually make a move on the Red Bull this time. There's yellow flags flying. That's for Crayon, who's found himself around, yeah. Alright, down the back of the field now. Goes the Mercedes.
I'm sure if that was contact or...
Yeah, not certain. Brazilian seems to have that Ferrari car on rails. The highest up driver on the medium compound of tyres. Next one's his teammate all the way down in P8. Bit of a train forming, but as we come round to the first time, we'll have 2 DRS activations, and I suspect this Ferrari is going to breeze past the Mercedes ahead of him.
And Rossi takes Devil Noon as well.
Struggling though, doesn't quite get the move done immediately. They bump a little coming through turn 1. Mercedes holding position for now. But yeah, a change of lead. Betty can't reclaim any of the positions he lost in the opening lap. Still P5.
We have Leo way behind the pack as well. Did he hit? Did he have damage maybe?
Oh, that's a big spin! And it's a crash as well. I think Betty's made contact. Yes, Resilience lost the car up through turn 5. And didn't quite ghost just in time. Benny losing his front wing. And a bad day has gotten even worse for the Red Bull driver.
Certainly has gone from 1-2 to 2 and 13, and probably more. Well, even further back after his pit stop, he will need a new wing. Well, you would think he would need a new wing.
Oh, definitely. I mean, there's no way he stays out.
Yeah, yeah.
2 McLarens running side by side through the S's there.
Devil Noon going to go for this. No, just holds position.
What and Lol certainly is, though. Those 2 positions gifted to him. Now he claims another from Zach. That puts him P4 now. Eagle and Firefish, P6, P7. So it's not done just yet.
Certainly going to go for it, isn't it? Give him the best chance. Give himself the best chance. Just needs to catch the top 3 up now. But Zach's still handing, not leaving him alone.
Here goes Zach. He's actually going to reclaim that position from Watt and Lowell. In fact, they're going to go 3 wide down into turn 1. The Ferrari of Eagle claims 2 positions on the straight there. Takes Watt and Lowell and takes Zach. Puts himself up into P4. And this seems like a much more difficult fight all of a sudden. Watt and Lowell, who was starting to climb the ranks and getting into the place he needed to be, with his 2 rivals behind, is suddenly a car back and all the way down to P6.
It's amazing what can happen in the space of a couple of corners.
Absolutely. Cornish is looking to take a position off Michaela now. But on slightly harder tyres, I'm not sure it's going to be the easiest job in the world. We started from the back of the field, planning on going long into this race, clearly.
He's doing well so far. He's made up 6 positions, so keeps going at this rate. He'll be P1 by about lap 15.
Well, he'll be P9 on lap 7. Takes that position from the McLaren. I won't have DRS to defend down this straight, but will have a battery advantage. I'm not too sure it's going to be enough, though. They will go side by side. Cornish is doing everything he can to stay in this fight. McLaren runs out wide, and he's going to lose a position, actually, to Desbro as well. So both the McLarens get ahead of him.
Some good teamwork from McLaren by the sounds of that.
Cornish looks to retake once, can't get it, looks to retake again. That outside then becomes the inside, holds it all the way through. Back up into P10, but Desbro looking for the switchback. Can't make it stick this time. Oh, and a big kick of oversteer out of the exit of the final turn.
Oh, Devil Live go for it. Turn 1. Looks like a little bump, not a lot. Rossi will obviously try and get this back on the Sunday next straight. Doesn't have enough though.
4 laps after he lost the lead of the race, he reclaims it. And will hold it at least to the next DRS zone.
Oh, Cornish has gone wide. Desbro takes that position back again.
Desbro gets one off his teammate as well, and that's going to let Cornish slip through also.
Got a great battle. I think it's 5 cars here, so.
As Nasri in the Alfa Romeo is going to get in front, and then Resilience gets in front as well. So Resilience, who spun on lap 4.
Oh, what? The Resilience is dropped back behind Michaela there.
Must have been an illegal overtake called. Watt and Lowell hunting down Zach. And I imagine he's going to breeze by here. Yeah, that's an easy one in the end for the Haas driver.
We saw what happened last time. Zach will not let this go easily.
Certainly not. Watt and Lowell needs to find just over a second to catch up to Eagle. And he needs to pass Eagle. And hope there's a few more overtakes to follow if he wants to win the title today, of course.
Cornish with a penalty. Did not see anything pop up about that. Weird.
Yeah, 3 seconds.
Oh, put on a cut in then. As Ross is looking at the back of Devil Noob again. Decides not to go for it to turn 1. Possibly doesn't want to give Devil Noob the the DRS on the second straight.
Cornish gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane as well. Leo with a 3-second
Yeah,
time
with 3
penalty
seconds.
of his own.
That's Cornish and Resilience into the pits. Cornish going onto the soft is a interesting call.
Obviously, he is still close to the back of Devil Noob here, but the squabbling they've had has allowed King Squid to get right up here as well in that Mercedes car.
He's
Ooh.
safety, full course caution for
Absolutely no reason at all. Now all the front three
no
will pull
reason.
into the pits, but yeah, that seemed to be completely
nothing.
random.
Oh, if anybody gets a drive-through penalty, speeding in the safety car. I
That's bizarre.
don't know. I honestly have no idea why there is a safety car. None at all. I kind of feel Michaela should have pitted there. Gonna get eaten up by all the guys on fresh tyres. Then that all the mediums. Unless they come to the pits on this next time round, but that's gonna really drop them to the back of the field. Resilience with a 5-second speeding in the pit lane. 'Wattenwall currently in P5. Crucially though, Eagle in P4 ahead of him. And Firefish is in P8 at the minute. Thank you for the read there, Leo.
But not a night I'm sure you'll be happy with, Leo. Unlucky, mate.
Was that what the safety car was for?
No.
Hit the same wall. Yes, it must have been.
Well, Leo, your crash didn't cause the safety car, did it? Did you crash under safety car? Let us know, mate. Because we are very confused here. We didn't see anything at all.
Absolutely. Completely baffled.
Mr. Easton. Crashed after it. Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, okay. Safety car for no reason. And
I mean, ERS up seems like cheating, but sure. I mean, you know what everyone's on. It's safety car. No one's not going to be on 100%.
everyone is on 100%.
Yeah. Safety car in this lap. There's still no idea what caused the safety car, but we'll find out, I'm sure, come the end of the race. Now, I think Devil Noob is going a little quickly here. It does back up in the end before starting this
And he
restart.
goes now.
Yeah, launches. Rossi caught napping a little bit. He's certainly closer to the car he's defending from than the car he was wanting to attack. Michaela struggling, losing a couple positions so far.
Exactly 3 seconds.
Yeah, pretty safe for everyone else bar Zach. Loses 3 seconds to a penalty.
Desborough's gone past Locker.
And past
And
their
Michaela
teammate.
and Nifty Nasri also passed Michaela as well. I believe that was a mistake, staying out on those 12-lap mediums now.
Oh, there's another off. That time it's resilience. That is another safety car. All right.
Well, I know what to say. Safety cars breed safety cars.
Haven't raced in so long. Well, it takes a while to get used to it again, but
It certainly does.
it's one of those.
Are you going to be joining us racing, Harvey, on the new one for the next season, or just stick to commentary? I'm sure we'd all like to see you racing again.
I don't know, you know. I think they've put me. I'm a Division 3 reserve at the moment. And that is probably where I'm at. But I honestly don't know. I genuinely don't think I've done a race on this game like since August.
Oh wow!
Like because I had the game like early, like pre-early access early. I got a preview.
The
And
content creator stuff.
yeah, so I played F1 Worlds for like a week straight, and then it kind of just wasn't that fun. Now that's partially because I play on controller and with like auto gears and full traction. Like I'm not good. But yeah, it was. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I've seen a lot of people complaining about the handling in the new game, but I don't really mind. If
In
it's
the new game?
arcadey, I'll probably enjoy that. But yeah.
Oh, I hope it's not. I like the handling in this game.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, I'll get it because I get it every year, and I'll keep racing. It's more of a fun thing for me rather than serious competition. It's nice clean racing, but it's more fun. I'm not.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Michaela still hasn't boxed to come off of those mediums.
I believe Michaela is in AI, and
Oh,
that's what is causing some of the issues. But we shall see.
so excited for this. Like I say, it'll come back. It's a learning curve when you come off a game for a bit and go back to it. I found that with WWE. Went off it for a few months, went back on it and got my proverbial handed to me. So it's similar with any game, really. So safety car in this lap. They're only still leading the field, or not that anyone had much chance to overtake before the next safety car. So. Be interesting to see if he goes earlier this time or later. I thought, oh, he's gone.
Come very
Rossi's
early.
not caught out this time. Everyone seems to have made it through quite safely there.
Yeah, pretty tame opening lap so far following the restart, but this is where we saw a crash last time. It does look like everyone's made it through safely now. Wattenwall is scoring points here, but it wouldn't be enough to... well, it'd be nowhere near enough to give him the win, but he's actually behind Eagle, so it's going to make his run at the championship a little bit tougher. King Squid sets the fastest lap of the race.
Set of mediums, you would think the times would start to come down a little now. A little less fuel on board, fresh air tyres. Oh, Benny Boy's been into the pits. Come out on 10 lap old hards.
It's a new one.
Absolutely. Okay. Oh, King Squid's past Rossi. So King Squid up to P2. If those two can, if those two keep fighting, that may give Devil New a chance to pull away a little. DRS now enabled.
As we just cross over the halfway mark.
I don't think, Michaela is an AI. I don't think you get a speed in the pit lane if you're in AI.
No, they're definitely not now.
So Wattenlull staying fairly close to the back of Eagle as King Squid and Rossi keep fighting. And their fighting is giving Devil New a chance to get away a little. As Rossi takes the P2 back from King Squid. Before they even got to the braking zone that time.
Some of these guys just make it look so easy.
They really do. I'm awful at this.
Yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we're talking about it instead of doing it.
Yeah, especially in this division. Good lord. So we've got some fairly even gaps throughout the field. Half a second in most cases.
You're too harsh on yourself, Leo. You're too harsh.
Rossi's getting ever closer to Devil here, so he may be looking for the move coming onto the straight. Holds position for now. Oh, it's King Squid with 3 seconds.
That is going to seriously damage his hopes of a good result here today. A lot of those cars behind are right up with each other.
So they're fighting at the front, these three, has brought Eagle and Wattenwolf back into it. And Zach, is that another 3 seconds? Have a look. I'll do a penalty check. So we've got Michaela on 5 seconds, Crown Flower on 3, Cornish on 3, Zach on 6, and King Squid on 3.
Rossi is going to go to take the lead here with the assistance of DRS. Makes it look very, very easy. Slides in front of Devil Noob for the first time in a good while. Retakes the lead of the race.
Also, I've just realised Wattenwolf is on mediums and Eagle is on hards, so I would think Wattenwolf will have to stop again. The Eagle could probably take those hards to the end.
Yeah, I would say Wattenwell almost definitely has to. It's not going to be fun for Eagle to
Nope.
take those to the end, but he certainly could.
Firefish also on mediums, so he's got to stop again as well. It depends how far Wattenwolf can go and if he's got a spare set of softs. As Devil Noob retakes the lead from Rossi.
This battle between Wattenwell and Eagle could have some major championship consequences here. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this continues to play out. 14 laps to go now. Eagle out of ERS as well.
Hope that one of them doesn't get a bit too excited and go for a move that they probably shouldn't. That'd be the last thing they want or need. So essentially we now have the top 5 with Eagle Wattenwell joining, or trying to join in. As Rossi takes Devil Noob again into turn 1. And Zach's retired from the race.
Pulled into the pits, waved the white flag.
Firefish has gone past Nifty Nasri. And obviously Zach with his retirement, so Firefish is now up to P7. Again, not good news for Wattenwell.
No, I mean, it's he would need a miracle from here.
I mean, it's good for us. It keeps the championship fight alive and going for the next round. As we've got, who is that going slowly?
That's Zach's AI.
Oh, it is Zach's AI. He did retire in the pits. Oh, there we go. It's pulling off the side of the track now. Yeah.
Well, here comes Devil Noob. He's 7/10 back though. Not had a good lap in the dirty air and on those older medium tyres. Not able to really get close enough to Rossi to be a real threat to his lead.
Onto a I can do a fresh set of mediums.
Just seem to be.
Yep. Yep, fresh set of mediums on for Firefish. As what and all goes. Oh, Eagle's round!
Eagle round, and that is going to be a massive blow to one of those fighting for the championship.
As Benny Boy has also retired in the pits.
As we said, consistency is key. And mistakes like that can cost you so dearly.
Same mistakes. I don't know if there was contact there or not. I wasn't actually on it at the time. Not sure if one of them got a bit excited and the other. I'm sure we'll find out at some point. King Squid goes past Devil Loom now. King Squid takes P2 and then goes wide. Devil Loom takes
Lul's out.
What Lul out?
He's crashed out. He's hit the AI car. He's hit the AI car.
Wow.
And it all comes crashing down.
He will not be happy about that. I would imagine.
And I mean, truly, no fault of his own. Should not be a car planted on the apex. That's F123, folks.
Oh, dear. Off for grief, and his car should have been ghosted. So I'm not entirely sure why it wasn't. Safety car now, everyone coming in for fresh soft. Oh, you would think, oh no, not everyone.
And this is the problem. Like, with ghosting on and everything else. I mean, for one, if you retire on pit entry, there's no reason why your car should come back out.
No, absolutely.
But...
And it's nothing to do with the person's car who it was that retired. It's not anything they've done that did it as they're supposed to, retire in the pits.
But even still, like, even at that, there's no way that that car then shouldn't be ghosted. No. When ghosting is turned on.
Which it is. I have just checked that, so...
Now, assuming that's what occurred, but based on Wattenlaw's reaction and the fact he said no different, I'm going to say that is what's occurred.
Yes.
Which is ridiculous.
Imagine Firefish and Locker will get passed by Eagle here, possibly Cornish as well, both from fresh softs, while Firefish Locker on mediums, as well as Crayon Flower and Michaela. There's Cornish boxes again.
Honestly, I would put the mediums on here. I'm not sure I'd want to take softs 10 laps. I don't know.
Well,
maybe.
by the time the safety car comes in, it's only going to be about 8.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
So if they can look after him well enough under the safety car, then the Cornish will be flying now to catch back up with the pack after pitting. So. And Cornish with 3 seconds corner cutting under the safety car. Never nice to see.
Not ideal.
As Michaela was just catching up to the back of the pack now. Catching up in time, safety car in this lap. So reverse order, Michaela, Cornish, Crayon Flower, Eagle, Locker, Firefish, Nazareth, Desborough, King Squid, Devil Lee with Rossi. Who leads the pack. And Rossi's gone relatively early there.
It's a decent launch to help him get away from Devil Noob, but that gap's still about 3/10. It's not too dramatic just yet. Devil Noob's hanging in there, using overtake as well, doing everything he can to just stay within a second. That's the key. If you can hold it in there, it's going to be an easy ride to getting into position for an overtake. Whether that overtake is going to be easy, we do not know.
Desborough and Nazareth, I think, will be keen to try and get the podium here to stay within 3 seconds. King Squid.
Something I like to note as they make their way through this notoriously twisty section that's very difficult to overtake in. 8 teams in the top 8 as it stands.
Oh, yeah.
There are no teammate pairs in the top 8, despite us having a 1-2 to start this race. And various other things.
Takes the fastest lap for now. Imagine when DRS becomes available, that will change.
Those fresh shots are
3 seconds. Cornish goes past Michaela. Michaela did not leave Cornish any room at all there. Pushed him off the track as Cornish now goes past Crayon Flower. Those fresh softs working well for him. Cornish now under a second away from Locker. Locker on 6-lap-old mediums. Cornish on his fresh soft. You would imagine him be able to make that gap up pretty quickly. Eagle all over the back of Firefish, I think, is going to have him before they even get to the braking zone. And does. Moves himself up to P6.
King Squid would be in such a good spot here if he didn't have that penalty, but it is really costing him now.
It is. They have pulled the gap, the top 3, to 1.2 from Desborough. So still a chance, but if they can pull it out a little more. It will be a deserved podium. He's drove a brilliant race. Driven a brilliant race. Driven a brilliant race. There we go. English. Well done. King Squid shaping Devil Noob up for a pass. And makes that pass. P2 for King Squid. Can't afford to be fighting with Devil Noob here though. He needs to get that 3 seconds.
Yeah, I was going to say, now he really needs to go if he wants any hope of winning. Oh, no.
Oh, six. Now he really, really, really needs to go.
Yeah. Now he needs to start praying. He's cut a corner as well there. That's going to be another warning for him already.
Maybe in the a little bit anxious to get out of that 3-second window, he's just pushing it a little more than he needs to. So as it stands, Desborough will be on that third step of the podium. Sure, Nifty Nazar is going to try and do something about that.
King Squid is going to go for it here. Up the inside of Rossi. Does take the lead of the race.
Eagle takes Firefish. Cornish has also taken Locker. Cornish will be shaping up Eagle for a move next. Firefish goes back past Eagle. It's all happening down here. And he points are good points, so you know you want to get as many as you can.
Well, we're almost at a stage now where if you finish the race, you get a point.
Yes, just the one driver that will not get a point, which is unfortunate, but although I did read something somewhere, I don't know where it was, about possibly changing the point structure.
Yeah. Yeah, F1 are considering
Oh!
changing it to 12, aren't they?
Oh, we've got some banging between Devil Noob and King Squid there. Devil Noob tries to hang it out around the outside. King Squid having none of it. Yeah, I read somewhere the FAA looking at changing the point structure down to 12th place, I believe.
Oh,
Oh, and Crayon Flower's out.
and
Full
another
course
safety
caution.
car. Our
Now,
fourth safety car of this race.
surely you don't box here. 3 laps left. Once the safety car's been round once, it will come in at the end of lap 34. There's no question about that.
Not necessarily.
I think it gives you 2 laps racing. I think that's the minimum it gives you.
No.
Is it not? Oh. Interesting. You don't box though, surely. There's only 3 laps left of the race now. See if anyone tries to sell
I don't
someone
know.
a dummy here.
Do you pit, get on a good set, and wait for the chaos? I don't know if you're someone like... Well, I mean, if you're Michaela, you do. I mean, no one does, by the looks of things. Here comes the second pack now.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Firefish, Cornish, Locker, all pitting. Michaela surely will as well and does so. They're going in very fast there.
That's the one. We'll try and make up as much time as they can so they don't lose too much on the safety car.
Fresh set for Firefish. Fresh set for Locker. Fresh set for Michaela. 1 lap old sauce for Cornish. We saw him do that, actually. We knew that was going to happen, but a double stack for Alpine is not going to help. I mean, these guys aren't going to catch up by the Sector 3 line. I think this is going to be a 1 lap shootout. I saw it before. It was, I think, my first race of the year at Australia.
They make the chop. Firefish certainly will. Locker. Locker should. Not sure if Michaela or Cornish will catch.
Well, it would have been exciting. We'll see.
Almost safety car in this lap. So 2 laps to go. Firefish, Locker, Michaela on fresh. Cornish on one lap also. Basically fresh. Against 8 lap olds for everyone else. Even at 8 laps, the guys on fresh rubber here are going to have a significant advantage.
Here we go then. Devil Noob gonna do everything he can here. Needs to take Squid first, then Rossi to win this race. He will get past King Squid anyway, purely because of penalties. But if he wants to lead this race and take the full 25 points, he needs to get past that Mercedes anyway. And he needs to do it pretty quick. Firefish and Eagle trading position side by side. There goes Eagle.
Eagle probably should have just let that one go.
The two rivals who were vying to take some points off Watt and Lowell today. It's not going to happen. Eagle retires from the race. King Squid with another penalty. Oh,
that's
dear.
That's him all the way to the back. And Eagle has head on track.
Devil Noob needs to get by, and he's not going to be able to do it. He is actually going to be able to do it down into turn 1. King Squid opened up the inside there, but Devil Noob now is more than a second back from Rossi. He's going to need an absolute miracle if he wins this race. Rossi needs to keep it very calm. King Squid is still trying to find a way past this Red Bull, even though he's not going to hold it after the penalties come into play.
Oh, and Firefish runs into the back of lifting it. Oh, God. Firefish has so much more grip than everyone else.
Yeah, on those brand new soft compound tyres.
Oh, Firefish has a penalty as well, though.
It does indeed. King Squid is going to finish last of the current runners.
He is.
From third.
Yes.
But he ran away with it in the end. A 2-lap shootout after the safety car came back in. CQR Rossi wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. Devil Noob in second. Desbro in third. What a lol. Championship leader. Nowhere to be seen.
Wow.
And that is the final rundown then. So, race winner with the extra point for fastest lap as well. CQR Rossi. Devil Noob P2, Desbro P3, Nifty Nasri P4, Locker in P5, Firefish P6, Michaela P7, King Squid P8, Cornish P9, Eagle P10, Crayon P11, Watt and Lol P12, Benny Boy P13, Zach P14, Resilience P15, Leo in P16. But everyone from 10th and lower all retiring from this race early. So a chaotic one in the end.
Holy mother of God. I just looked at the pit stops, and I think it was Locker. It might have been Cornish. Can't remember which one. 6 pit stops in that race.
Wow.
So that is impressive.
All right, so we'll jump over and speak to Devil Noob and our other podium sitters. If you want to hop over, Adam,
Yep.
I'll let you ask today since I've done the last couple of weeks.
Thanks.
Fire away then, mate.
Is it? We're just having Devil Noob in.
Oh, hopefully Rossi will come in. Did you ping?
Yeah.
Did you chat?
Let's see if we can drag him in. Oh. Thank you, Army. Just what I was about to do.
There you go.
Just move in. Yep. There we go. Okay. So, good evening, everyone, and congratulations on your podiums. Desbro, we'll start with you, mate.
Hello.
So, how was your qualifying? Where did you end up?
11th.
11th. Wow.
Yeah.
11th to P3. That is not a bad result at all. Talk us through your race a little bit there. So, how was it from your perspective?
Pretty chaotic. Yeah. Pretty chaotic. Got a bit of luck, really. But somehow the car managed to keep grip. Hards were horrendous. So under that safety car, we had the mediums. That was a godsend, really. Kept me going, and then obviously the later safety car, fresh new softs, just helped me at the end basically, and just hold on to P3. Well, I was P4.
Yes.
3-second penalty.
It was. God, I'm just being on about him all race.
Yeah, he nearly wiped me out
Kingsquid.
on the last straight.
Yeah, Kingsquid. I think he had 9 seconds of penalties.
Yeah, he also nearly wiped me out on the straight, on the last straight.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I thought I'd try my luck and go side by side by the finish line. He swerved left.
Oh, okay. It looked like he did something similar to Devil Noob as well, but I'll ask you
Yeah.
yeah. On the last safety car, then, did you have any thoughts about coming in for a fresh set? Were you going to if everyone else did, or
No. But I did see Devil do a bit of a trick to try and make little dummy make me go in, but I was made up that I was going to stay out. So
okay.
yeah.
How do you feel about next week? Where are we next week? I'll just have a quick look. Any incidents through the race for yourself, or did you manage to stay out of most of it?
I managed to stay out. Yeah, I managed to stay out most of it. Obviously, there's a few spins around me, and I've got a few knocks, but I've managed to avoid it all. So, which was good.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, congratulations on your P3. Saudi Arabia. next week.
Yeah.
How are
We'll
you
see.
feeling about Saudi Arabia?
All I can say is we'll see. It basically is a bit of luck with me. How I perform and what instance I miss. If I have a clean race and avoid accidents, I think I'll probably be okay.
Good stuff. Anything from you, Harvey?
No, nothing at all. Congratulations.
No.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
congratulations on your
Yes,
P3.
Cheers, boys.
So we'll move on to P2 now. Devil New.
Hello. Good evening. How are we?
Not bad at all. So good qualifying from yourself.
Yeah, the final lap sort of actually came out of nowhere. Shocked me. I managed to match my time trial time out of completely nowhere. Other than that, the grid was massively close tonight.
It was a really close grid actually. So yourself and Rossi and King Squid, all three of you together through the whole race, changing positions seemingly every lap. Talk us through the race from where you were sitting.
Yeah, I think it was just a case of try not to lose any time battling. I think all three of us were doing that at the beginning. King Squid got very, I don't even know what to call it, desperate at the end. Even sat on 6-second penalties. Unfortunately, ruined what could have been a spectacular battle on the last lap between myself and Rossi. But yeah, that didn't happen. So yeah, no, the race was good. We just managed to swap, manage battery. Safety car came in a couple of laps earlier than. The safety car came out a couple of laps earlier than I would have liked initially. Obviously, to come off to the hards onto the mediums, it was always going to be looking to box again. And then unfortunately, I was going to be looking to box on lap 25, try and pull an undercut on Rossi. Obviously, and I hope that he would go out another lap or try and take the mediums to the end. And then, of course, the safety car came out, so that ruined that. And then yeah, just sat behind safety car and then obviously onto the soft tyres. But a very good race, just unfortunate on the last couple of laps.
Absolutely. How do you feel about Saudi Arabia then next week?
If I can keep it out of the wall, it'll be an okay track for me. It's up there with one of my stronger tracks, but I'm not particularly consistent there. So if I can keep it point forward out the walls, I'll do okay. I'm hoping for like a top 5, but yeah, we'll see. Put a good bit of practice in, hopefully.
Well, congratulations on your P2.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
No problem at all. Harvey, are you there?
Am I here?
Yes.
Hello, Harvey.
I just
How
need
are
to
you?
go and sort my little one out. He's crying.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
let you interview P1.
That's absolutely fine.
Well, take care, gents. I look forward to watching the
Congrats.
stream back.
Yeah, good luck next week.
GG's, Rossi.
The man of the hour then. Talk us through it, Rossi. I mean, you drove a pretty good race. There were exchanges back and forth between you and Devil Noob several times, especially early on. You seemed to keep it pretty clean. You got away and got past King Squid when you needed to. But yeah, run us through it. How was that for you?
Yeah, it's a really good race, to be fair. I think before the first safety car come out, I think we was almost sort of coasting a little bit, me and Devil. Just no one really wanted to try and break away. I was trying to get some of the battery back. I think he was pretty low as well. Got nailed by Squid a couple of times. But, yeah, it was really clean. Good race. He done me a favour at the end, Squid, by I'm not really sure what happened. I just see him fly off to the right before the last corner. Not sure what happened there, but yeah, it was a really good race. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, I think Squid was obviously struggling with grip and whatever else, and I echo Devil Noob's sentiments there. It would have been awesome to see you two battle for the win right at the end, but it wasn't to be, at least not this time. But I have no doubt with the pace that we've seen from you recently that we're expecting, or we'll see your name towards the top again, at least sometime soon. As has been mentioned a couple times, it is Saudi Arabia next week, a track that I think people still have very mixed opinions over. How are you feeling about that?
I've not done a lot of it, to be honest. kind of strong there, maybe. Just, yeah, it's just keeping it out of the wall more than anything.
100%. Yeah, no,
I think if you can keep it clean, then you're probably in with a good chance.
Indeed, I think that's been the story of the past couple of races as well, but obviously a much tougher, much tighter circuit than what we've been on before. So, no, I think you're 100% right. Good luck for it. Hopefully,
Thank you, mate.
We'll be speaking to you again this time next week as well.
Yeah, we'll see.
Congratulations.
Cheers. Thank you, mate. Thanks for the stream.
All right. That is us then. Any closing thoughts from you, Adam?
Now, very good race. Obviously, unlucky for Wattenlow there. Through no fault of his own or anyone else's for that matter.
No.
But good for us. The championship fight rolls on to next week.
It does indeed. So same time next week we will continue the Division 2 Championship. We could not crown a winner today, as we expected we may, but yeah, it rolls on. We were not the first to crown one, but maybe next time. I think Saudi Arabia is going to be a very, very, very interesting circuit, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing how it's going to play out. Good luck to everybody for that. Thank you everybody for joining us today, and we will see you same time, same place tomorrow for Division 3, and same time, same place next week for Division 2. Been an absolute pleasure. I will see you again next week. Good night.